Stories abound of the troubadour, traveling from town to town with a lute in hand and a song on his lips. His name may vary from culture to culture, but his calling remains the same, to carry his music as far as it will go, to let his strings strum away the troubles of those who hear it. In the Philippines is not one man, but a merry band called the Rondalia. The concept of a stringed ensemble was first introduced by Spain in the 15th century when they came to Philippine shores. Back then, the rondalia was sometimes known as the murza, estudiantina, or comparsa. While exact origins are vague and speculative at times, experts do agree that the members of the ensemble played a variety of instruments. These groups used, more or less, the same instruments, but they filled different roles. The murza was a group of street musicians who solicited small change as they played. The estudiantina was a group of student musicians who played and became popular in Spanish universities, satisfying their need to play in front of a live audience. While the comparsa or rondalia was the more highly trained musical ensemble who played on stage, mostly for the rich who could afford to pay for their skills. Through the centuries, the rondalia developed a distinctly Filipino character, gaining variances in region and location. It does, however, have shared roots with folk traditions in other countries. The Filipino rondalia has direct links to the South Same rondalia, the comparsa, and estudiantina of Spain and Latin America even today. Digging deeper though, we'd also uncover connections to string ensembles in Southeast Asia, the Mediterranean region, the Middle East, Western and Eastern Europe, and even North Africa. It is this spirit of a shared passion that is the driving force behind the first International Rondalia Festival. Its aim is to celebrate folk music. Called Cuerdas nin Cagabsan, or Strings of Unity, the festival was held in Naga and Pili, cities which have produced some of the Philippines' finest rondalia artists. Participants came from different corners of the globe, like the Israeli group Three Plucked Strings, Escuelahang Filipino Rondalia Ensemble, who hail from Boston, the Mexican Rondalia Motivos, Russia's Quartet Phoenix, and the best of the Philippines' rondalia musicians. Like a true festival of convergence, Cuerdas nin Cagabsan bore the sound of merging influences, experiences, and cultures.